And you know I'm here to stay, 'cause me, if I was the
It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super WildCard Weekend. It's the Vikings and the Lions, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's the second of 3 games here on WildCard Sunday, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Detroit Lions. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no.
The second of 3 games here on this Sunday. We continue with Super WildCard Weekend here on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And leading them out is their 5th-year quarterback.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart. But make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here, as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Lambert. And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 36-yard line. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here. Whether it's the toss or the pitch, you get him the ball outside the tackles on the edge. He's a tough man to bring down.
He certainly is, and it makes people wonder on the other side of the ball. Do I really want to deal with him when he gets a full head of steam? At the same time, he's also congratulating his tackle, tight end, wide receiver on that side. They gave him access to the corner and allowed him to build up that head of steam.
Now a handoff up the middle. Fry. And only able to get... Stopped at the 30. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lambert. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Now McCarthy. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against the secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
Whoa, whoa.
Here's Goff. He's got his man Randall. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for 28 yards.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
On first down, Haywood. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Vikings' 46-yard line.
Now Goff. Throw to the right here to Gordon. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. They'll run on first down. Haywood, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They'll keep it on the ground. Haywood. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Viking 16. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a play. Shaken up. A yard all they need, but it's third down. Up the middle they go. Haywood. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Lions are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And now out comes Minnesota. And, you know, listen, there's two ways to get the number 7 seed. You can back into it or you can charge your way into it and seize it. But ultimately, once you're here, you can throw that out the window. You've got to come to play.
Yeah, you just think of that phrase, any given Sunday or Saturday as the case may be.
And the ball is knocked out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now a handoff up the middle. Lambert. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. This time, good ball security and a good result. 1st and 10. 7-7, our score after 1. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing is McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. On the move past the 40 and all the way down to the 33-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Addison will go in motion left. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
In motion goes the tight end. 3rd down from the gun, McCarthy. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that 1st down pickup.
Here's McCarthy. And it's caught. Touchdown. T.J. Hockenson from 17 yards out. And the Vikings have taken the lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was T.J. Hockenson who finished the drive with a touchdown reception. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Back to throw, Goff. Now they set up the screen, that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Goff now looks to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Down the left sideline. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. 53 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Go tonight.
On first down, Haywood. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Here's Goff. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Good work there, holding them out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Third and goal at the 4-yard line. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. To the air with McCarthy. Complete. Jefferson to target. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a tick under a minute to go before half. On third down, it's Lambert. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Jack Fox out to punt here on fourth down. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. A shotgun snap for Goff. Flushed out right. Oh, wide open, complete. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. Gone. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He'll let this go for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there. 48 yards. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Delay of game, offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Point after try forthcoming. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And the Vikings going to take over here one more time before the half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
And Detroit back in possession of the football, and they'll start with a short field following that turnover as they look for points here before the break. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. After the interception, here's Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Whirling.
To throw is Goff. He's going to fire this to the end zone for Baldwin. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime. 14 touchdowns for the rookie during the regular season, and now he's got his first here in the playoffs.
And it shows off his big playability, too, because we saw this quite a bit in college, and it certainly continued here at the next level. Another explosive play for a guy who's made them all season long.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. So a look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to take over once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now Goff. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Gordon. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Haywood, absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. In motion comes the tight end left. Now it's Goff. He gets it to Baldwin. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it's 3rd and 4 now. From the gun, here's Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So,
and he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24. So that drive 7 plays in length, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Looking to throw McCarthy. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 83 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. On play action, McCarthy. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up second down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put in.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. McCarthy off the play fake. He finds his man, complete. That's Lambert. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Always important as a defender on 3rd down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the 1st down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings get a bit closer. McCarthy going to look to throw for it. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 23 yards the pickup there. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9. Here's Goff. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Haywood. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 57 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
4 down. What's that?
Right back to him on first down. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground.
And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Lions have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 23. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Shedding the tackle, and it gives him some room. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They'll look to throw now on first down. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. To the air again, McCarthy. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Under pressure, they got him again. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now McCarthy. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. With now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Vikings are able to cut into that deficit. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Brings up second and 9.
Maverick. What's that?
Throwing now, Goff. It's reeled in by Baldwin. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Haywood. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
The Lions stay alive as we say thanks for watching and so long.